Brett from UPM. How's everybody doing today? Alright, so pardon my stuffy sounding and scratchy voice. I'm a little under the weather. I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to be trying to switch back and forth between portrait and what I'm going to show you. So to continue on with my reading series, like reading 101 type thing, I'm going to be touching on the different tools over the next few videos. So with that being said, I'm going to touch on kind of the most commonly known one, and that's tarot cards. Tarot cards, nobody really knows where they came from, but you know, there's many different decks. There's elemental decks, there's oracle decks, angel decks, you know, you name it, it's probably out there. Shaman type decks, animal spirit decks. So with that being said though, you can be as fortunate as what I did, which I'll give you an example. The deck that I have kind of encompasses all of the astrology and zodiac. So I'm going to give you an example of kind of, if you're lucky enough to get it, this could, my deck personally, the Handal deck I think it's called, I'll show you in a minute. It encompasses all of those things. It goes the elements, different mythologies, different belief systems, numbers, the actual thing, the actual tarot cards, and it's neat. What most people need for multiple decks, I can do all in one. So right. Give me 1 second. So here we are. Switch over to front camera. So here's my deck. It's a rare. It's supposedly a rare deck from where I got it. The box is a bit beat up. It's traveled around a lot. Obviously, you know, it's always good to have a reading blanket of some sort, or a cloth you can put down. This one here has been through quite a bit, so it's quite beat up, but it does what it's supposed to do. Now, as you can see here, it's got I Ching, it's got the numerology, it's got the elements. Slightly different. And, you know, this kind of covers what you normally have in a couple of different decks. Again, you got I Ching, you got numerology, the outer colors represent elements. You got all the different meanings. You got the one meaning, and you got the 3 of stones underneath it. And then you get, you know, this series of them, and that's in the same deck. You have Roman numerals, you have zodiac, you have Hebrew zodiac, and you have runes. So needless to say, you know, if you ever lose your rune deck, you can just pull out all the cards that have runes on them. You got yourself a rune deck as well. It's got native references. It's just one of the many native references that are in there. Again, it's got, you know, the name, the standard tarot understanding, the deck specific understanding, elements, and then you start getting into some Middle Eastern references, and then you get into Egyptian references, and he gets into some European references, and some Norse references. These are, by the way, not all inclusive of everything that's in the deck. But as you can tell, it worked. This deck is very multi-purpose. If you're very lucky to get a deck like this, you won't really need anything else. But find a deck that works for you. Take your time. If one doesn't work, you don't get the right vibe, go to another deck. That's no big deal. Anyways, this is Brett from Unique Perspective. Have yourselves a good day.